Africa.
That we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America.
Hello everyone. The historical comeback of Donald Trump has shocked the main leaders, especially in the continent of Africa. Now you see some of African leaders started to send the congratulation message to President Trump. But Professor PLO Lumumba has different opinion on the issue of Trump. Professor said that the United States foreign policies will remain the same whether Trump is coming or when Trump will leave, but the foreign policies of US will remain there. So listen what Professor has said about the coming of Trump.
Changes dramatically, and I say this because the United States foreign policy, when one talks about Kenya or Africa, remains fundamentally constant. But there are those who observe, and I'm one of them, that during Republican presidencies, the United States of America does appear to support many more programs than during the Democratic presidencies, which is full of rhetoric and short on action. And I am of the view that the United States of America is going to be very active in Africa as a reaction to China and Russia, and as a reaction to other players such as the Emiratis and the Turks. Take, for example, in the single area, the Belt and Road Bridge program that is being done by the Chinese. The Americans are already responding with what is called the Lobito Corridor, which is to build a railway from Lobito in Angola through to Zambia and the Democratic Republic of Congo for purpose of extraction of minerals. And of course, they will also be reacting to the presence of Russia in the Sahel region and the presence of China as one of the leading partners of many African countries. So one will begin to see once again Africa being a theater of contestation of different powers, and those powers are the United States of America. Of course, one sees that even France, and it is not lost on me that the French have actually announced that they'll have a meeting of the Francophonies in 2026 in Kenya. Beggars belief. I do not know why they should do that. Kenya is not a Francophonie. You've seen the British also through the Commonwealth becoming a lot more aggressive. The Turks are equally aggressive. The Emiratis are equally aggressive. The Chinese are a little bit more subtle. They don't make as much noise as others do, but you see them in different areas. So what is going to happen is that we are going to see a United States of America which thinks that is losing its grip, and therefore whoever wins, it is going to be a time for activity in the continent of Africa.
Yes, kings and queens, those are just wisdom words from Professor PLO Lumumba. But also Professor has said and shared his views concerning about why Africans they rely on more Russia. It looks like this time Africans are inviting Russia than other, maybe than America. And this is what the professor has said.
Between quite a number of countries and Russia. And one sees it quite evidently in Central African Republic with the new administration. One sees it quite evidently in the recent activities that have taken place in the Sahelian region. And you can see the presence of Russia, or the actual invitation of Russia by governments in the Sahel region, by governments in Burkina Faso, by governments in Niger, by governments in Mali, by governments in Guinea-Conakry. They are saying, you are our friend in our hour of need. And you, our friend who did not tell us how to behave, you worked with us. We think that you can be a better friend than others who claim they are friends, but they want to tell us how to govern ourselves. And you can now see that that kind of relationship is being anchored upon an old relationship, and the Russians are responding in the context of that history. And the relationship is one that is built, and indeed, the relationship between the Soviet Union and now Russia is like a tree which has been watered with the blood of solidarity. And that is why it is intimate, because the Soviet Union was never ever seen as a colonizer, never seen as a people who scrambled and divided Africa, never seen as a parasite that takes Africa's resources, never seen as a country that dictates to Africa, but seen as a friend with whom they can enjoy a symbiotic rather than a parasitic relationship. That is the context of that very long history.
Yes, kings and queens, those are just words from Professor PLO Lumumba. So let me share some congratulation message from African leaders to President Donald Trump. I will start with Kenyan President William Samoei Ruto, who written in his social media, I quote, Your Excellency President Donald Trump, on behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Kenya, and on my own behalf, I convey to your Excellency my warmest congratulations on your election as the 47th President of the United States of America. Your victory is a testament to the firm resolve of the American people to repose confidence in your visionary, bold, and innovative leadership. As you embark on this phase of your journey of leadership, Kenya stands ready to further enhance our cooperation on matters of mutual interest, including trade, investment, technology and innovation, peace and security, and sustainable development. Kenya values its long-standing partnership with the United States, spanning over 60 years, grounded in our shared value of democracy, development, and mutual respect. We look forward to deepening our collaboration under your leadership as we work together to address global challenges, promote peace and security, and foster inclusive economic growth for the benefit of our people. Congratulations once again, Mr. President-elect, and may your tenure bring continued progress and unity to the United States of America and strengthen the bonds between our two great nations. So that is President Ruto. Please accept, Excellence, the assurance of my highest consideration. That is President William Ruto writing to President Trump. Also, President of Zambia, President Hakainde Hichilema, has written to Trump and give him congratulations. I will read. We extend our warmest congratulations to the government and the people of the United States of America on the election of Donald Trump as the 47th president. The historical achievement of being elected as the 45th and 47th president of the United States is not only testament to the confidence of the American people have in his leadership, but a demonstration of the free will to choose leaders. We have fond memories of President Trump's solidarity and support during our most difficult times then in the opposition. We therefore look forward to continue and strengthening our bilateral cooperation and deepening the ties between our two nations. That is the message from President Hakainde Hichilema. Also, President Mahadabio of Sierra Leone has written, on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone, I want to congratulate the 47th President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump. I look forward to working with the United States of America to deepening our friendly bilateral relations and on our other matters of mutual interest and cooperation. So those are just a few congratulation message from our African leaders. So maybe Trump had some impact in the continent of Africa, but we have the issue of sanctions in Zimbabwe. Will Trump lift sanctions in Zimbabwe? Let us wait and see. But all in all, my dear kings and queens, let us not having much expectations from Trump. Trump is the president of America and is there to serve the interest of America. And I have seen President Putin has said he will not congratulate Donald Trump. So you see, these powerful countries, they have sometimes difficult decisions, but all in all, let us, we Africans, come together. And of course, you know very well that Trump will come to make sure that America is coming to be great, and in order for America to be great, America should compete with China, Russia, and other players in the continent. And we know very well that already the countries such as Niger has expelled and closed the America airbase. So the coming of Trump will increase the presence of military base in the continent, or what will happen? So let us see and wait what will happen. My dear kings and queens, those are just updates from our mother continent, Africa, after the historical comeback of Donald Trump as the new president of United States of America. So kings and queens, I'm waiting also to hear from you. What is your opinion? What is your thought on this historical comeback of President Trump? Let us see and what will happen in his leadership. Welcome and thank you.